My name is Samad Ali and I've been in the catering industry since 1996. This particular business, the Spice Lounge in Burford, has been open since 2008. I've come from an Asian background, so I suppose parents kind of give you spicy food from a very, very young age. From the age of 15, I was introduced to spices properly, yeah. My father had a restaurant in the 70s and 80s. He left the restaurant scene in, I think it was about 1985. He was a chef, and since then he's been chefing, but he retired in 1999. I kind of accidentally got into the catering industry, working part-time in a restaurant. I enjoyed it, the interaction with customers, you're meeting people from all walks of life. I just liked the way the whole thing operated, and I thought, well, this is something I would like to do. Henceforth, I pursued a career in the hotel and catering industry. I did my A-levels, deferred from university, and because I liked the catering scene so much, the restaurant industry, I didn't pursue my career in, I wanted to do media studies as in university, so I didn't pursue that. The thing I can probably cook is beans on toast. Having come from an Asian background, you'd think, and being a restaurateur, you'd think I know how to make a really good curry. I can make a curry, but I'd be modest about it. I don't think it would be for the general public. It would be just for myself and my wife. So I leave the great chefs to do their good by creating the best dishes they can. The Spice Lounge has a limited menu in comparison to your regular Indian restaurant. You know, we don't have 110 starters and 200 main courses. We have about 6 starters and maybe about 10 chef special signature dishes and a few side dishes and some rices. My favorite from our menu is the chicken jalfrezi. I like that because it's got it's quite variant in taste because you're using pretty much everything fresh, i.e. the green chilies, peppers, tomatoes. So the flavors are always a little bit varied depending on where your ingredients are from, i.e. the chilies sometimes can be very, very hot. At other times they can be quite considerate, so they're not so intense. But jalfrezi gives you that option, because if you have a jalfrezi and it's too hot, you can leave out the fresh green chilies. So I would say the jalfrezi is one of my personal favorites. Most popular dish here at the Spice Lounge is a signature dish from our chef, which is the garlic merg tawa. So garlic chicken tawa. Tawa basically is just the name of a pan that's used to cook the curry. That's the most popular one. I do like it, but my personal favorite, as I've just mentioned, is the chicken jalfrezi. Majority of our customers here at the Spice Lounge are regulars. We probably operate an 80% regular clientele against a 20% passing trade. So we do have a good following, and our following extends to about 10-mile radius. So a lot of people, if not all, our customers actually travel to us by car. So we like to think we're doing a good job, and we like to make our customers feel as if they're part of our extended family. I see this restaurant in 5 years' time to win further accolades and awards as we're investing heavily in our kitchen. So we're getting award-winning chefs to come on board, etc. We're also promoting our restaurant so that it encourages a younger generation to join, because at this moment in time, the curry industry is facing somewhat troubles with employing or introducing younger generations, as they feel it's not as glamorous or the work is long hours, etc. So you'll find there seems to be a trend nowadays where the opening hours are a lot shorter. So the restaurants are not catering for your after pub punters, i.e. they're closing before 11 o'clock. And the clientele has definitely changed to a much better clientele where you're not having to chase for your money. But I see myself develop further, i.e. I'd like to go into properties or further my career in properties, having a portfolio. So if you look at Sainsbury's, McDonald's, etc., all of these companies, although they in the forefront they have a restaurant, let's say McDonald's, but in the background they're actually property developers and property owners, because all their franchised restaurants are actually owned by them. So they're building a portfolio of properties at the same time as well as running a restaurant. If you come to the Spice Lounge, you're always welcomed and greeted with a smile. You'll always be treated as if you are part of the family. The food will always be different for you, i.e. you're not coming here just for the chicken tikka, famous chicken tikka masala or chicken korma. You can watch, if you wanted to, you have the option to go into our kitchen, watch your food being made by our chef. We welcome anyone at any point, providing the kitchen isn't too busy for you to go and actually see your meal being cooked. So we welcome anyone with any requirements that they have that we can fulfill. So that's a really good point for us, because everyone who comes here, you know, they always have different requirements, etc. Nowadays, gluten-free, allergies, intolerances is a big thing. So we're happy to cater for all of these requirements, and I think that gives us a bit of a uplifting point in terms of customers who come here. They know that what they'd like, they will get. We are fortunate enough to have two different dining areas. We tend to use our first floor dining area for private functions, birthdays, corporate dues, and we use the ground floor for our regular, you know, couples, fours, sixes, etc. So, you know, we have a variation in terms of being able to deliver a function room as well as a normal dining experience. So I think that gives us an edge over other restaurants because we have that facility. And we look forward to receiving you here at the Spice Lounge. You'll always be greeted with a smile.